It's a lesson every hero has to learn someday. Just because your enemy is a little on the chubby side doesn't mean he's a pushover.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about me?
I'm talking about Wario, the greedy and repulsive rival to Mario.
And King Dedede, the royal nemesis to everybody's favorite pink puffball, Kirby.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to welcome you all back to Blackjack. I just figured we'd get a little running start today. I just want to say my sister was right. This is better lighting than what I had. It was looking all pixely, even though it was looking well lit. She's in the other room going, yeah. She told me that she needs the small victories. Right at the You silly. Uh-oh, now she's coming in here. Oh, she's just closing the baby gate. Never mind. Okay. I thought she was going to take umbrage, as we all know these two do all the time. So, well, of course, I could be referring to our glorious hosts, but I could be referring to these two characters. And frankly, despite how many video games I play, and despite these guys being fairly well mainstream, I I don't have that much experience with them. I am very limited in my knowledge of like WarioWare games. I know there's a character named Captain Syrup, and at one point there's a woman who hits on Wario for some reason, but he just has eyes for gold. And I know one of my friends plays him all the time in Mario Kart, which is pretty funny because due to her play. Bear in mind, I tend to play midweights, so yeah. I know the DDD does not actually sound like Foghorn Leghorn. I know he sounds like Sakurai. Yeah. Okay, but I also like the Foghorn Leghorn voice. Come on, everyone does. It's a classic. Okay.
And I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their,
Their
weapons, armor, and skills
to
find out who would win a death battle.
Yay!
Mario is a pretty busy guy. If he's not saving his favorite lady, Princess Peach, he's off saving a whole different princess in a whole different land.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I played that game, I only played it at the demo at the Target that was like 2 miles away. I would ride my bike in to go play that demo on the Game Boy before I had one of my own. And I had no idea, due to the graphics, that this was a different princess. I thought, oh, Daisy was just an expression. And I was like, oh, Daisy! You know, like, Mamma Mia!
Until he returned home one day to find his castle under someone else's control.
He has a castle.
First off, Mario has a castle? Awesome. But it had been taken by a chubby squatter dressed in yellow named Wario.
Wario
Have you
is
ever seen
Mario's
Charles
opposite in
Martinet
every
do
way.
all these
While
voices?
Mario
Like,
is
his
kind and
face
heroic,
will contort
Wario
when
is
he's doing
selfish
them.
and
It's so
mischievous.
funny.
While Mario is thick with one C, Wario has two, maybe three C's.
Let's not. His name and symbol are even
Don't.
inspired by the Japanese word for bad. Warui. You can't get any less subtle than Wario.
No kidding, but he's not some random chump. Turns out Wario is one of the 7 star children, possessing legendary power, and even grew up.
Okay, so he's 1 inch taller than me, despite always being shown as relatively short. He's 24. I do not believe that for a second, but I also don't believe it about Mario. I mean, Mario is described as a middle-aged man in the original stuff. Also, Wario is, I'm going to let you in on a secret, lighter than. Anyway, hide and wait or bullshit on these things.
With Mario.
Wario's grudge against Mario goes way back. While they were children, they played cops and robbers a total of 1,256
Sheriff
times.
and Rustler.
And despite frequently asking otherwise, Wario only got to be the cop once.
Wow.
Did he?
Dick move,
Hang on a
baby
second.
Mario. Yoshi should.
Hang on a
Wario's
second.
grudge against
I just want to
Mario
see
goes
something back
way
here a
back.
second.
While they were children, they played cops and robbers
Hey,
a
nope,
total
nope,
of
nope, 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 nope.
1,256
Don't you dare.
times. And despite frequently
Oh,
asking otherwise,
no. Crap, I
Wario
thought he
only
had the
got to be
thick
the cop
mustache then.
once.
Wow.
Did have the big
Move,
bulbous
baby
nose,
Mario.
though.
Yoshi should have just left you behind in that stupid crying bubble.
Whether or not he was accidentally conditioned into villainy, Wario has two main goals. Ruin Mario's life, and get as rich as possible through any means necessary, including crime,
You know what they say?
treasure hunting,
The
and
best
even
revenge is
making
living
video
well.
games.
He's got the power to rival Mario, too. He's super strong and can bash through tons of rock and heavy metal with his shoulder bash
Hypnosis.
attack. If that's not enough, he'll literally chew his opponent's skin. Ugh, just imagine those giant white bricks he calls teeth just closing around you.
He's also
They are
weirdly
remarkably,
malleable, capable of being crushed, squished,
high quality,
twisted,
though.
and stretched with little to no ill effect. However, Wario's deadliest natural ability is definitely his inexplicable farting.
Whiz, that's no simple tooth. This is the fabled flatulence of folklore itself. The atomic vapors of annihilation.
Belly
The
button
waft.
going
Kind
from
of a lame
innie
name after all
to
that.
The
outie.
waft is a highly specialized technique which discharges an enormous burst of toxic gas so brutal it'll topple nearly any foe. When
Nice.
aimed correctly,
And
this
there's more of
blast
that
can
body
even propel
contortion they were
Wario
talking
through
about.
the air like a rocket while crop dusting anyone beneath his feet. It's, technically speaking,
Disgusting.
just majestic.
Right. Well, that's not exactly.
What? No, I don't want to see another ad. I just watched an ad. I just watched two ads because they had their stupid 23andMe. And what? Two? What? What?
Exactly wrong. In some cases, Wario's waft has even been shown to be comparable to nuclear warheads.
By the way, I spent some time in your lab and I made a new invention.
Oh
How
no.
did you get into my lab?
Oh, nice try. After decades of research,
Nice
I've
try.
discovered how to contain the pure essence of flatulence. Behold,
Nice.
the Windbreaker!
Looks like a Pikamuku with
That's
spikes sticking out of it.
Nice. Let's move on.
Listen, Wiz, I'm really proud of this. She speaks!
Anyway, aside from his own abilities, Wario has access
They must
to
have had
numerous
fun
weapons
recording
and
that part.
power-ups.
Like his
Blah, blah,
one-of-a-kind
blah.
chopper. Also,
Ultra
explosive.
hand.
Kind of redundant when he can fart a nuke.
There's always room for explosions, Wiz.
Yes,
Check
there
out
is.
This huge blast some of his
And
bombs caused,
if there isn't,
which he was
it'll make
totally
more.
at the center of and survived, by the way.
His power-ups include a jetpack, a metal body, and even Mario's own invincibility star.
Well,
He
I mean,
can
they are
increase
just
his
hanging
size by
around. It's
plugging
not like
an air
anyone
pump into himself
owns them.
and just don't
Owns
question
them.
it. With the dragon hat, he spews fire. With the eagle statue, he takes flight. And he can even
Not even
combine
gonna
both of
touch the
these to become King
crystalline
Dragon
bridge.
Wario, utilizing both
I'm
these
sorry,
abilities
what?
while dramatically increasing his power and his weight.
And with just a little mouthful of rotten garlic, he dons pink tights to become Wario Man. This super form
He just
increases his
ate
strength
anything
and
that
lets
was
him
in the
fly,
fridge.
because
Fear
he
me,
doesn't have enough
losers.
ways to do that already, I guess.
He doesn't always need some random object of power to transform. Some of Wario's forms come about because of entirely reactionary means.
He can
Interesting.
become Bouncy Wario after being crushed into paper, Flaming Wario after being set on fire, Puppy Wario after getting stung by bees, and Fat Wario
Oh, I thought they
after
said
eating too much.
Puppy. It's like,
Well,
what?
Getting fat's a superpower?
These sound more like excuses than power-ups.
He even becomes Crazy Wario after getting drunk. Though it's just a ball in the American version, because, you know, for kids and stuff. But anyway, I'm powering up. Just let
Nice.
me order another 1,000 six-packs.
On his quest to
Where is
humiliate
Jocelyn,
his red-clad
anyway?
rival and
They
accumulate
kind of
Scrooge
indicated
McDuck
that
levels
Desk of
riches,
may not be
Wario
coming
has been
back,
through
or it
thick
may.
and thin.
Who knows?
Like Mario, he survived that big explosion in the tennis court, which we figured out is equal to 2.4 megatons of TNT. But Wario's also survived
What do
the
you think,
Shake
Peter?
King blowing up in his face.
The Shake King was a pirate with immense electrical power. Upon his
Looks
defeat,
like they're
his
almost
body
in two different
detonated, and the
styles.
resulting blast split the sky. By comparing the blast and the parting clouds to a map of the Shake dimension, we determined the
Dimension,
explosion's
huh?
exact energy output to be equivalent to about 96 sextillion tons of TNT.
That's a lot.
That's
That's a
enough
big
juice
number.
to blow up a large moon, and Wario was totally fine.
He can seemingly eat anything,
Survive
including
15
explosives
Mario
and his own
parties.
bike. He can, of course, keep up with Mario, who kicked a 61 million ton castle and piloted the Star Diver at Mach 375. Also,
Mario can do all
Wario
of those
destroyed the
things?
Black Jewel, an entity whose death triggered the collapse of an entire dimension.
So, does everyone he fights blow up when they die, or what?
Mario may best him time and time again, particularly thanks to Wario's clearly low intelligence, but his tenacity and willingness to never give up is strangely admirable.
This greedy bastard will never stop doing what he loves.
Well, I gotta say, that is a pretty impressive character for someone I actually suck at playing in Smash Bros. Right? I'm actually better at Ultimate than I am at previous games. I don't know if it's just because they tweaked all the gameplay or what, but I really like playing Simon. I mean, I know I was like really hyped for him and everything, but even with that, I didn't know if I was going to be any good at him. Like, I was hyped for Cloud and Bayonetta, but I'm really no good at playing either of them. And Joker feels like a much more accessible Cloud slash Bayonetta. So yeah. I also main Wii Fit Trainer as my primary. And I was hyped for Isabelle, and I'm okay with her. I like that she plants freaking landmines. Okay, so let's get to Dedede, who I'm slightly better at with because he has the ups. Belmonts have no ups. Come on, boys.
Dreamland is a peaceful paradise.
Filled with some of the most adorable critters you've ever seen.
Aren't they cute?
Oh,
Aren't they cute,
look at
Dina?
the little waddle-dees waddle.
But wouldn't you know it, all this pristine prosperity is
Not
actually
nearly as
run
cute
by
as
a
you, though.
tyrannical, self-imposed monarch, King Dedede.
Ah, yes, the classic dictator at work. They show you what they want you to see,
Wait,
but really,
not applicable.
there's so much
He's
horror
2 feet
behind
tall?
the scenes.
I suppose he did intentionally create a food shortage once, but Dedede doesn't really have that much sway over his questionably claimed kingdom, namely because of one plucky pink hero, Kirby.
Everyone's favorite lovable marshmallow. Suck it, Jigglypuff. Yeah, this little guy's always been there to ruin the Triple D's schemes.
Schemes which, to be fair, aren't always evil. Like the time he stole the Star Rod, seemingly for nefarious purposes.
How come that's
but in
never
actuality
gotten an
to protect
official
his citizens from
translation?
the villainous nightmare.
Yeah, it turns out this big bad penguin's mean side doesn't come from a place of true evil at all. Instead, it's because he's just really jealous of Kirby.
Right, before Kirby arrived,
So
Dedede
he's
was a tubby
the
bird
Lex
with
Luthor
only a
if he only
modicum of
ran
respect.
Sealand.
After seeing Kirby's
We should go
popularity
to
and
Sealand
success,
someday.
the king made up his mind. He would surpass the marshmallow.
Cue the 70s music. It's time for a training montage.
Woo!
Through countless hours of intense work and grueling training, Dedede pushed himself
not
to mimic
70s
Kirby's
music.
abilities and more. His speed
like
improved,
mid-80s.
his strength skyrocketed, and in time, he even learned what all penguins hope to achieve one day. By inhaling a bunch of air, he can puff his body up like a balloon and
Woo!
fly.
To be clear, this is not a naturally occurring ability of his.
Nice.
He somehow trained himself to do this. This is backed
Absolute
up by no
tenacity.
science whatsoever and makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
No, it does
Shut up
not.
and let the penguin fly. And that's not the only Kirby trick he copied. His lungs are so strong now, he can inhale entire enemies and launch them at high speeds. He can even fire
Affection
powerful
manipulation.
air bullets that
Oh,
can
that's
break
funny.
solid rock. You know, I've been training my air bullet technique too.
You? Boomstick, that's impossible. The human lungs don't have the capacity
Whoa.
to...
That's not an air bullet. Come on. Another ad. Oh, no, you do not.
But he's got way
And I
more
see
up
another
his
one
sleeve
on the
than just
horizon.
stolen skills.
Absolutely. Sure, he's got an army of minions at his command, but when he wants to take someone down personally, Dedede jumps into the ring with one of his giant-sized hammers.
There we
Got
go.
a bunch to pick from. His usual favorite might look like an oversized wooden mallet, but it can summon freezing ice as he swings it, and secretly features a built-in
Multiple
jet
mechs.
booster
That
to
sounds awesome.
supercharge his striking power.
Yay!
Oh, you scared? Here I come! Here I come! Yeah, boom!
Yeah!
Well, this move is garbage in Smash.
But
it feels
he's-
really good
that's
when you
Wiz's
pull it
account.
off.
Through the power of the Star Rod, he can amplify this
Yeah.
into the Star Hammer. With this
It's possibly an entirely different hammer, but given the Star Rod's other uses, it's likely an upgraded version of his jet hammer. Interesting.
Magic coursing through it, Dedede can cast several spells. He can increase
Did
his
Kirby
size,
just have a
launch
Centurion
energy
helmet?
speed, break the fourth wall, and mystically create up to 64 duplicates of himself.
Up
There's
to
more penguin goodness to
64?
go around. But when the Big D
The
wants
screen
to
will
get
never be able to
hardcore,
handle
he
all of them
dons
at
a
once.
mask
No
and
wonder they're
whips
just
out
jumping
his
in the
ultimate
background.
weapon,
Hey,
the electric hammer. Introducing
was that a
the
keychain?
mysterious mask DDD.
Yeah, it's
Not all that
not much of a
mysterious.
disguise. But
Yeah.
the electric hammer is a
Oh.
definite upgrade over his jet hammer.
Hell yeah, it's way stronger, can blast electricity, and has a flamethrower. Oh, and also a multi-barreled rocket launcher. Gun
Yay.
sword, not good enough. Sniper scythe, forget it. Give me a rocket launcher hammer any day of the week.
that does
And
sound
remember
pretty
that
cool.
army of minions I mentioned before? Well, Dedede has a weird habit of actually carrying some of them around with him.
That sounds like fun.
Like, I guess
like
in
you?
his pocket?
If the rockets aren't enough, he can pull out this spiky sea urchin called a
Yeah, see
Gordo
those,
that's heavy enough
like,
to send almost anyone
gyroid-looking
flying.
things
The Gordo's one of
all
his
the time,
greatest
but
tools,
I don't know
but
what they're
it can also
called.
be a real pain in the ass.
Interesting that he's so jealous of Kirby's abilities, despite having quite a noteworthy arsenal of his own. Thankfully,
Even before
he has
that?
become much less antagonistic over the years,
Aww.
even directly aiding Kirby in protecting
Oh, that's
Dreamland
cute.
from time to time.
And while he's not the sharpest bird in the box, he isn't all fluff. He can inhale and spit Kirby out with enough force to break through the planet Pop Star's atmosphere.
Did not
Which
look like
means
it was all that
Dedede
forceful.
can spit objects up to 33 times the speed of sound.
That's cool.
Disgusting.
But that's nothing when you think about how he can match Kirby in sheer strength. This little guy
Yeah,
can hit
how has
so
Star of
hard,
Kirby
he
not ever
destroyed
been
a whole
translated?
planet.
Oh, I
Now,
saw Mario
calm
and
down,
Luigi in the
Kirby.
audience
Why you
there.
wrecking the place where you live?
Planet
Because he
Popstar
can.
is shown to be similar in size to the planet
Shiver Star, which is
which
post-apocalyptic
strongly
Earth,
resembles
yes.
a frozen over Earth. To destroy an Earth-sized planet like this, Kirby must have been striking with a force of over 1,900 septillion tons of TNT.
Damn! Who would have thought this adorable pink puffball could pull that off? And get this! Apparently he's only 8 inches tall!
Yeah.
He's a planet buster that fits in the palm of your hand!
He's shown even greater feats too, and while Dedede isn't necessarily taking this sort of damage every time Kirby lands a
Yeah.
punch, he does
Kirby has
fight on
infinite
equal
power?
footing with him.
Who keeps making these cute and cuddly characters so freaking deadly?
Sakurai.
On a similar note, Dedede is also comparable to Meta Knight,
Yeah.
who once casually flew from one end of the galaxy to the other in seconds. Now, Dedede's never done such a crazy speed feat like that
Complicated
himself,
who's Meta Knight
but
equal.
keeping up with
Okay.
Meta Knight in fights and dodging a meteor around 160,000 miles per hour certainly proves he's faster than you probably think.
Like
Yeah.
when he fought the alien Magellan, who ripped apart a dimension with
An
a
animated
weird
show
star-shaped
starring
black
himself.
hole, which DDD survived. This penguin's gotta be doing some kind of performance-enhancing drugs. Oh, Jesus!
Though he still holds a massive grudge, King Dedede has proved his ability countless times, to the detriment, but often benefit, of Dreamland. Perhaps he's earned the title of king after all.
Well,
Aw.
he definitely thinks so.
There's only one bona fide ruler of Capitan, and that's me, King Dedede!
There's nobody in the audience. Hi, what?
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
Oh,
I need to inhale some food.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron, the leading meal kit
blah,
delivery
blah,
service in the US.
blah,
Choose your
blah.
meals each week, get the ingredients delivered to your doorstep, and whip up a meal using the easy-to-follow. Oh!
Okay, so it sounds like Wario has a counter to almost everything that DDD has. So I'm gonna put my money on him, especially since it seems to be natural ability, and DDD just had to teach himself everything. Hey, no. It does sound like DDD is quicker, like his reaction speed. They did get into a lot more feats with Wario, and I don't know if that's just because he has more, or if they're holding back on DDD. And the problem is that that's where psychoanalysis comes in, and I can't be doing that. I have to just be looking at what they present. I really need to be doing this with my other hand, so I don't block Athena. What do you think? Are you rooting for the bird? Because it's not a parrot, it's a penguin. Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my apparently larger gut here. I mean, y'all knew I was big, but did you know I was that big? I do not carry it like that, though. I mean, holy crap. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Wario here. Nice mixed crowd there. Hang on a second. Would carrying those around, the Gordos and everything like that, count as outside help if they're part of his regular arsenal? Maybe it'll be like when Mega Man used, what's his dog's name? His dog, yeah. I thought he flew into the hammer for a second. There's a Koopa Troopa standing right on the seat. Is that from one of the games, the high-pitched shriek? No! Theater! He's summoning up his rage! At least write it, you asshole! So they have to summon up personal wrongdoing. They didn't know this. Oh yes, Dragon King form. For some reason. It's gonna flatten him, but it's gonna trigger the springy forms. Yep. Come on, I wanted to see 64 of them. You only gave us 3. Or does that mean there would total be 65? Uh-oh. And kaboom! Well, that area is going to be uninhabitable for the next century. Oh, he's still standing. Wait, does that mean he would be he would just get more powerful as Dig Dug attacked him? That toxic cloud cleared up really quickly. Is he eating the hammer? The buns. Are Gordos alive? You do this, it's just gonna come out faster. Come out spikier. What? How?
Both of those Gordos can be a pain in the ass. Wario sure had the upper hand when it came to versatility, especially with his reactionary power-up and totally unexpected techniques. Like, who would ever predict your opponent would drop an atomic fart in your mouth? Genius.
Gross. But ultimately, Dedede still had
Well,
plenty
hey, I
of
was right.
counter
That area
options
is
to
going to be
use.
uninhabitable.
For example, his hammer's ice properties could
Unaccounted
halt
for being,
Wario's many
you know,
fire
more.
attacks.
And unlike
Area.
Wario, Dedede's flight didn't require any specific power-ups to control the air.
Unfortunately, neither Wario nor Dedede have truly shown their greatest potential speed. Compared to the likes of Mario and Meta
Really?
Knight, it seems Dedede held the advantage, though admittedly it's impossible to know the exact specifics of that advantage.
Yeah, but given how tough these guys were, speed wasn't the biggest factor anyway. What we really had to know was how likely they could even hurt each other. I mean,
see.
they've been through some pretty nasty stuff. But guess what? Wario surviving the Shake King exploding doesn't stack up to Dedede getting sucked into a black hole.
By examining
Okay.
the event horizon of Magolor's singularity, we can estimate
Spoiler!
the range of the black hole's destructive potential. Even the lowest possible option comes out to nearly 86 octillion tons of TNT. That is over 5 times more powerful than the detonating Shake King. And again, that's
All
the
right.
lowest option. The black hole's destructive
is much
potential
greater than
is
what's
likely
visible,
even
right?
higher than that.
So Wario had a hard time landing any meaningful damage because the big bird was just too tough. But if Dedede's anywhere...
Wario has survived a dimensional collapse and possibly scales to a theoretically universal level being Rosalina. This is vague and ill-defined, though. Also, Dedede survived a similar dimensional collapse and battled Void Termina. That is an awesome name. A multi-level universal threat. Hey! No. Rosalina's only theoretically universal level? I thought she was. I thought she was, like... Ugh.
Where as strong as Kirby is,
Either that
and
or
he
she's
should be
galaxy
given that they
level, I
fight all the time, then he was making hits that were somewhere close to Earth-sized planet-breaking level. Definitely getting the edge over Wario's durability.
Hey there.
Wario's versatility and tenacity
Still
made
holding
this
that
an
thing.
incredibly close bout, but Dedede's strength, durability, and speed were just enough to take the victory.
Just
he really
enough.
took the penguin.
The winner is King Dedede.
Okay, good for him. Good for him.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you want some more Death Battle, make sure to check
Okay.
out Captain Marvel vs. Shazam over there.
Okay, next time. Oh, Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. Wow. That's going to be an interesting battle, and that's actually 2 more characters I don't have much experience with. Golly, I really need to diversify, don't I, Athena? Yeah. Okay, well, like I said, that was pretty unexpected. I thought Wario had that in the bag. I did say that DDD was faster, though. Goodness golly, the image quality just sucks on this. Yeah, I'm recording on my dad's computer again because even though I finally got mine back from the repair, I don't have my webcam with me, and we all know, using the webcam or the built-in camera on my computer causes the entire computer to crash. So, okay. I don't really have much to say. Hi, Livy! Apparently she has something to say. I thought it was funny. I thought it was well animated. What? Made me want to go play some Smash Bros. Maybe give them both another chance. By the way, okay, I just want to divert for a second here. 2 sides need to admit something. 1, stop talking about Waluigi being an ultimate. He is not going to be an ultimate. That is not going to happen. The other side needs to remember, or needs to admit, that in the next game, he is a distinct possibility. Okay? Y'all need to stop with, oh, you just want him because he's a meme, blah, 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 shut up, Waluigi fans, etc., etc., etc. There's honestly no reason not to have him in. He's a popular character, and people wanted him before he became a deconfirmed meme. Come on. I thought, you saw my reaction to E3. I was like, oh, that's too bad. Uh, I mean, people are saying, "Oh, he wouldn't have a skill set." Yeah, he represents like all the Mario sports games. I mean, if anything, he would have more of a claim to a spot than Daisy. And I like playing Daisy. I like playing her in the purple dress because that's what she had in the movie. So, okay, so we have purple dress Daisy. We have blonde Bowser. No, we just need Mario and Luigi in their movie costumes, okay? Please? Where it's jumpsuits instead of overalls. Please. For me. You can make it my birthday present. My birthday's in a month and a half. Usually during E3 though, so that's usually taken June 13th. Mark your calendars. But yeah, not having experience with either of these characters, it really did seem from their descriptions that Wario was the superior foe. But like I said, I'm psychoanalyzing the Death Battle cast and, well, the crew, the Death Battle cast and crew, because they do this. They will withhold um, important information and calculations and everything until after the battle. So it's partially listening to what they're saying on the surface level and partially listening to what, and noting at least, what they're not saying. What they could be saying but aren't. And Athena, you could be not chewing my shirt. But you are electing to go a different path with that. Why? Gotta wave her in the camera at least once, right? Okay, well, that was fun. I had a dream that I was going around trying to find the right shirt to wear for this, so I'm just wearing my Kumori-Con 2014 shirt. I can't believe it's in November this year. I have to think of a new costume because Impa just ain't gonna cut it this year. I went as Fat Impa from the Oracle games, where she has the red dress and the frankly irresponsibly huge breasts. And in the manga, she like hugs Link to them. It's like, what? Okay, lady, listen. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that because the red dress is just very thin and it's a tank top. And um, goodness, I was thinking Janet from The Good Place. What do you guys think? Do you think I should get like a purple business vest and blouse and stuff? I don't know. Carry around a cactus because that's kind of her symbol at this point. You got it? You got what? You got your Elmo doll, huh? Yes, I'm finishing up recording, Livy. I'd put her on camera, but she's walking around in just her diaper, so no, 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 I'm not going to have any of that on my screen. Okay, so I might as well go. I've rambled long enough. Next battle, I have never seen Ben 10, and I know very little about Green Lantern. In fact, the primary thing I remember about him from the show, well, one, I know there's multiple Green Lanterns, and I know there's multiple colors of lantern. Uh, Red Lantern is like the evil one. There's like pink, which is love. I think green is justice. Is that it? Um, and I know what these characters have in common is they're able to like summon different abilities and such. Um, hey, no, I felt that beak. She's gonna have to go back to her cage. Anyway, I just remember on the Superman cartoon when that Green Lantern, as opposed to the one from the Justice League, that when the one on the Superman cartoon got his ring, it came to him as he was coming out of a bathroom stall and he never did wash his hands. That was freaking disgusting. Maybe he summoned a sink and some cosmic soap somewhere off camera. It's better than the alternative, right? I mean, you want to talk about gross opponents.